Hello, my name is Eric and I'm with amoresuccessfulyou.com, and today I want to talk about the quotient rule of derivatives in calculus. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so why do we need the quotient rule for taking derivatives? Alright, so let's say that we have a function h of x that looks something like this. Sine of x divided by x. Well, we can't just take the derivative. We could try and take it like the product rule, but it'd be much easier to just use the quotient rule. And so the quotient rule is to be used when we have functions that can be written like f of x divided by g of x. So the derivative of h is equal to low d high minus high d low divided by low. Okay, so I said it the way that I remember it, but it's the derivative of the first times the second minus the first times the derivative of the second. The bottom times the derivative of the top minus the top times the derivative of the bottom times the bottom squared. Okay, so how I remember this is that this is equal to d over dx of f of x. So if you write this as low times the derivative of the high minus high d low over low squared, then you get this if you write h of x equals high over low. So low d high minus high d low over low or low squared. And so that's how I remember it, and it's got me pretty far on that, and I actually still say it. It's kind of like something you learn in first grade, like I don't know, like saying your ABCs. Like, you never forget this. If you remember the mnemonic, then it just sticks with you, you know. All right, so let's get into some examples now. All right, so let's do this. Well, let's first dummy proof our equation like we always do. Okay, so let's say that h of x equals to x squared. Okay, so you're probably thinking, you're like, how is this possibly a quotient? Okay, so we know that from the power rule that that's the derivative. Now let's do it this way. All right, so what do we need? We need f of x equals to x squared, x cubed, g of x equals x, g prime of x equals 1, f prime of x equals to 3x squared. Okay, let's apply this equation. So we got low d high minus high d low minus low, which is x squared, equals 3x cubed minus x cubed over x squared equals 2x cubed over x squared equals 2x. Ties out. Look at that. Perfect. All right. So now that we dummy proofed our quotient rule equation, all right, let's now move on to something good, some juicy. Okay, so now let's do another one. First off, let's write the equation, and we're going to write it as the mnemonic because I don't remember it the other way. Low d high minus high d low over low. Also, some people remember it as ho d high minus high d ho over ho, but that's not as intuitive to me. I guess high over ho, but high over low is much more intuitive to me. Alright, let's do another example here. Okay, so this is the one from before. Alright, so we're going to do 3 examples. Alright, so let's do this one real quick. Alright, so we got f of x equals sine of x, f prime of x equals cosine of x, g of x equals x, g prime of x equals 1. Okay, let's apply our equation. Okay, we got low d high minus high d low over x squared. Alright, that's simple enough. Okay, so let's now do a little bit more complicated. Let's do something that is applicable from trig. Let's find the tangent. Let's find the derivative of the tangent. So as we know, that's equal to sine of x divided by cosine of x. Okay, so f of x equals sine, g of x equals cosine. Take the derivatives because we need them for this, and multiply, throw it in the equation. Alright, so we have low d high minus high d low plus sine squared divided by low low. Okay, so from trig we know that that equals 1, so we have 1 over cosine squared. Perfect. So now we have the derivative of tangent. Alright, so let's do one more here. Okay, so let's mix in a little product rule. What do you guys say about that? Let's go a little product, little quotient, little everything. Alright. Okay, so this one's a doozy. Alright, so f of x equals x squared e to the x, and g of x equals ln natural log x. Alright, so what does this equal? Alright, so we're going to use a product rule on this one. So let's do it. So remember, it's the first one times the derivative of the second plus the derivative of the first times the second equals first times second, derivative of the second plus, perfect, low d high minus high d low divided by low low. Low low. Alright, so we got low d high minus high d low over low low. Alright, perfect. Let's gather some terms here, and then that'll be it. So I'd like to say a few things before we go. So it's just about applying the equation and just figuring out what you need. We need to divide it up. Top's f of x, bottom's g of x. Get the derivatives and just plug it in. Low d high minus high d low. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope this was useful to you. Please hit the like button, comment below on some suggestions, and have a great day. See you later.